Da-da-da-da. Hi, first person live. How are you? Things are a bit slow here tonight. Yeah, I wonder why that is. The internet connection is not normally this slow here. Hi, everybody. Hi, people from Australia. I should just say Tash. You got a really neat, easy name to read. Should have just said hi, Tash. Hi, guys. How is everybody tonight? Everybody, I hope is well. Just kind of fun live tonight. Uh, Starting a little bit early because I was ready and because I might get finish this live a little bit earlier tonight. Been a sort of long week, so hello from Chile, Alberta. It's not been chilly here today. It's been a bit mild here today. It's been 6 degrees Celsius, so um, not too bad. But it's wet again. But it was really cold here for a while. Um, Funnily enough, somebody's just asked how the weather was, but um, yeah, it's been wet, then cold, then wet, then cold. So um, things are still pretty muddy around here. It's been a wet winter altogether this year, or it feels that way this year. You've loved the copper videos. That's good because there's at least two more of them to come. Uh, it's one of those things like the videos really go up a week after they've been filmed, so we've got some good progress to show you guys in the next two. Um, I think in the next 2 years, will be quite impressed, but especially in what will be our midweek video next week. We're really going to see some proper improvement. Uh, still in the process of editing that one, but that should be a really good one. Hi, in France. I don't know if you support the rugby, but France are doing pretty well right now. They're looking in pretty good shape, the Six Nations. How's Copper doing today? Yeah, she's been doing not bad. Um, she was out feeding sheep with me this morning, so she enjoyed that. Obviously, um, she's pretty smelly right now. I think she keeps. We've been putting her in the kennel sometimes to get her used to it, and I think she keeps lying on the floor of the kennel instead of in her box, which is making her a little bit stinky.
She likes to lay in the sun.
Yeah, she does like to lie in the sunspot, even though there's not been much sun today. Copper's learning curve has been different for all dogs are different from each other, but um, yeah, Copper's definitely she's probably one of the more forward and confident dogs that I've trained. One of the more impulsive, but she's getting there. I mean, she's doing fine. I'd say at this point with Echo, he it was a struggle to get him interested. So he was the opposite, where he just wanted to mess around and play, and not really show the drive that Copper's got. But Copper's got too much drive, and we're having to slow her down. She's probably more like Kate than any of the others. Copper will probably start living outside properly at the end of this month. Get her outside for spring when the better weather's coming in. Um, Weather dependent. Our springs we quite often get snow in spring here in Scotland. Yeah, you're more likely to get snow in March and April than you are in December. So weather dependent. Hopefully we'll get her out for spring when the sunnier days and the longer days are coming in. Yeah, you look forward to seeing it. Yeah, this week's video should be really good in the regards of copper. Um, the one on Sunday, you'll see some back with the Hebrideans again. You'll see some good improvements, but when we move on from that, we'll really see some interesting stuff, and we'll not say much more than that because we'll not give too much away just yet. Um, yeah, I mean, if you truly wanted to start farming, it's never too late. But yeah, going on courses is brilliant. Getting a bit of experience, but I would say the best thing you can do is just go speak to local farmers, see who's got a job, even if you're taking like the lowest job in the farm, like simple farm hand or something like that. Most farmers will train you on the job. Um, but yeah, shearing course is brilliant. Not everybody can shear. That's going to put you on something. Shearing is physically demanding. Tractor driving course, yeah, I would do it. The the more stuff you can get, experience wise to go into it, the better. But yeah, just go out and see local farmers and see even if somebody will give you a couple of days a week just to get yourself in the door. Just try and get as much experience as you can. Try just I just put in when I first started farming, I just put an advert in our local farming paper and said I was looking for work. I was a hard worker. I didn't have much experience, but I was willing to learn, and somebody took me on. Yeah, I don't think Copper will outdo herself. She knows her limits. She's a pretty high energy puppy. Even as far as border collie puppies go, she's pretty out there. She's she's pretty up in space.
I've said it a few times before. She is like the other three, kind of all together.
Yeah. How's Copper's eye problem? Yeah, I've talked about that a couple of times. They think it's something that she's going to grow out of. We really haven't had any episodes of it since at least December now. Um, there was maybe one night where she had a slight difference, but it wasn't as pronounced as it was. And yeah, it's definitely she does seem to be growing out of it, and that's what the specialist said would most likely happen is she would grow out of it, and by the time she turns one, it shouldn't really be happening anymore. Um, Echo and Kate do herd together sometimes.
Oh,
They probably herd together least. Uh, Echo's a bit too the other way around. Kate's a bit too fast for Echo. She likes to herd at a much faster pace than Echo. They don't match as well as say Storm and Echo do, or Storm and Kate. Storm sits in the middle quite well. But Echo and Kate, they have worked together. They just don't work as well together as some of the other parents. And uh, Kate does like to keep Echo in line a bit more, which she doesn't really appreciate. The snowy East Coast. You're checking in from the snowy East Coast.
no, it's not.
Stacey loves the snow.
No,
Um, it's maybe not as handy for my job, to be fair. Oh, you love the channel. Thanks very much. And you miss Scotland. Uh, oh, I don't know what I've done there. I've just like skipped a bunch of messages from people. Hold on, I'll try and. Oh well, we're here now. It's not letting me go back. The computer has been a bit laggy today for some reason. There we go. I'm amazed at how much patience and positivity you maintain through train sessions. Yeah, I think the biggest thing when you're working with a puppy is just remain calm, stay patient. It's one of the best tools in dog training. It's just patience. At the end of the day, she's a puppy. We can't go too hard on her. At this point, it's all about enjoying herding, and try to bring her on. If you went too hard on her or were too mean to her, you'd put her off at this stage. So yeah, you've got to kind of see that she's a puppy and she's going to act like a puppy. Oh yeah, thanks for gifting some memberships to some people. Uh, that's really nice, guys. Who gifted them?
Mama 4.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic. I can't read that. It's the one thing about like names on the internet now because they don't put spaces in
Spaces,
them.
yeah.
It really messes with my dyslexia. I'll just read it all as one word. But yeah, that's really nice for gifting
Thank you.
people memberships. That's really cool. Oh, you're glad you can catch us on a live. I'm glad that you could make it as well.
What are the dogs' personalities like when they're not herding?
Where do we see this?
Above where you just read.
Okay. Obviously each dog's different. Echo doesn't like other people, like strangers. But he's actually probably the sweeter of all the dogs, which is funny because he's the male. He has a big softy, Echo. Um, Storm is how you'd imagine. Storm's like 100% drive and go all the time, all
Yeah.
day long.
Yeah.
Even when she's getting affection, she has to be moving and wiggling and climbing on you. Um, Kate's pretty sweet as well, to be honest. But Kate is such a big attention hog. Um, Kate has to be sitting on you, pawing you, being petted. Kate's probably one of the more licky.
No, Storm.
Storm's licky in a different way. Storm's excited, licky, but Kate will. If you're petting her, she'll constantly try and lick you as you're petting her.
Yeah, but Storm also.
And Copper's quite a big goofball right now, but obviously she's still a puppy, so there's time for that to change.
I think Kate's really like serious when she's working.
Yeah, and she's
and she's confident when she's working too.
She's really lackadaisical.
Yeah.
At home. Love your channel. So random for me, but your family and dogs got me hooked. Oh, thanks, and obviously thanks for watching because it's really nice. My Rottweiler can herd cattle. Interestingly enough, I love Rottweilers, but yeah, Rottweilers technically are a herding breed. So
maybe one day.
not a surprise that your Rottweiler can herd cattle. Struggling with this being a bit glitchy tonight. It keeps jumping past a lot of your guys' comments, so I'm struggling to try and keep them in order. I have a border collie, herds me and my grandkids. He runs in 10 acres. Yeah, I'm sure that he loves to herd your grandkids. I mean, kids have much the same energy as sheep, quite frantic, and they love running around. So, it fits. There's a shortage of farm workers. There's less and less. Yeah, there is less and less young people want to go into farming these days. And especially in shepherding, there's less and less young people getting into it, and it's probably one of the biggest threats to farming at the moment is trying to get young people to into that sort of occupation. Yeah, people use my videos all the time. I don't really deal with it. I've got teams of people who deal with it now, so yeah, I don't mind too much. And at the end of the day, if they copy it and try and profit off it, they'll get copyright striked. So I sort of started running the policy: any advertising is good advertising, even if it's not genuinely from me. No, I don't think my boss watches my channel. His kids watch my channel.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, they watch.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yeah, the glitching, you can see me fine. Yeah, the glitching seems to be on the chat. When I'm reading it, it keeps skipping past. I don't think it's actually anything to do with the screen. It might just be something to do with YouTube tonight.
No, I love the snow.
Oh yes, Stacey loves the
snow.
Stacey doesn't care how deep the snow is. She loves
The
it.
deeper the better. Like I love the snow. Remember that year that it was like a good 4 foot back home?
Yeah.
I was having the best time.
It's great to follow Copper's progress. I'm glad that you guys feel that way because I really enjoy making those videos right now. It's funny when you're working with a dog like that, you really get into it, and it's super easy for me to make videos when I'm enjoying working with her like that. So yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it because there's going to be plenty more. Does Kate ever stop stalking Echo? No, she doesn't.
I don't know why she started doing that.
It's just because he's a male. Uh, Kate's always had a thing about controlling males, and it is what she does.
She only really started doing it after she was in the house last year during the winter.
No, she's up when the guy I worked with used to have male dogs. She stalked them. Uh,
Oh, did she?
what was his name? The one that got hit by the car. Jake. She used to stalk Jake and Sid. Yes, the creeping along. You're going to see a lot more of that in the next video, to the point where she's actually properly creeping along the ground. She really has got this little creep thing going to tuning into a fine art. Oh, that's really cool. You end up getting a collie pup. It is now 11 weeks old. I hope everyone's going fine with it, and that yeah, you practice some good training with it, and make sure that it's nice and balanced. Um, yeah, it's really cool. What put the name frozen now? Oh, Alan froze. Evening.
I'm too far away. I can't really see.
What would be a good? So your friend adopted a collie, which was filled herding, too much hunting the sheep. Um, what would be a good fun thing for her to do with her dog? First off, I would say too much hunting the sheep might have been a trainer problem rather than the dog's problem. A lot of people like would maybe say Copper goes that way, but um, yeah, it's hard to work with dogs when they're like that. But it really depends on you as a trainer. It probably could have got over it, but fun things for them to do. I mean, there's tons of things: agility, flyball. I love flyball. I always watch flyball. But there's tons of things you can even do, like extreme obedience or dog dancing,
Urban herding.
urban herding. So many things you can do with a collie. Um, Obviously, they're just so intelligent that they can almost turn their paw to anything. I don't know much about Congo dogs, other than they're livestock protection dogs. We don't use livestock protection dogs here in Scotland because we don't have that many.
What kind of dog?
Congo. It's they would fall into a pretty standard sort of category of livestock protection dogs, similar to Marmaran and things like that. They're pretty big, heavy dogs, quite hairy. But
oh, wait, I think I know what you mean now. Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, we don't use them a lot here in Scotland because we haven't got many big predators. Most of our predators are like foxes, badgers. Badgers are protected, and then we've got birds of prey, and birds of prey are protected. So, yeah, yeah, Copper's doing fine, guys.
She's good. I think she'll be.
Are there any dogs that are more attached to Stacey than Sean?
No.
No.
Well, Storm when she's in the house.
Storm when she's in the house does tend to go to Stacey, and I'd say that's because Stacey was softer with Storm as a pup. letting Storm sleep on her and things.
Yeah, that's my own fault. She sits on me.
And now she goes to Stacey to do that as a fully grown dog. So
I'm glad I didn't do it with Echo because he's huge.
uh,
He is a big boy.
Kate Great deserves all the attention. She really does.
You get a hit if you don't give it. She slaps.
Kate will slap you if you don't give her enough attention. She has she'll demand it from you.
Yeah. Is that a Grinch paws?
Yeah, she's got Grinch paws now. No, like I was saying earlier, Copper doesn't live outside at the moment. We're hopefully get her out in spring. Are you just normally a chill person, so patient and training comes naturally to you? I'd say I'm quite a chilled person in general.
I'm not.
I'm very laid back. I don't panic about most things, even when you probably should panic about them.
I don't think I've ever really seen you.
I'm a very it is what it is person, and if things don't go to plan, they don't go to plan.
Like even when Cole was born, like I know you were panicking, but you didn't you didn't seem it.
Rosie's from a big sheep farm. Her mum and dad were the working dogs there. I don't purely a house dog. Always wonderful. Ah, that's really nice. Give Rosie my best, I suppose.
Rosie.
Nice to see you both. God bless from me. And my mixed breed dog has some border collie in it. There's a lot of mixed breed border collies about these days. It seems like a popular mix. I have the patience of a saint.
He does. He actually does.
Yeah, I mean, most border collies now are going to be black and whites. It's just it seems to be the more dominant gene. Yeah, so unfortunately, border collies, I would say, are probably one of the more reactive dogs at times.
Yeah.
They're intelligent enough that they don't want to put up with garbage.
They don't want company at times either.
Right, YouTube, stop freezing.
Oh, how's Cole doing? Cole's doing good.
Yeah, Cole's doing good. He's obviously in bed right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's doing all right. Last week, he wasn't doing so well.
He likes to keep us on our toes, especially at night.
Yeah, so we kind of had a trip to A&E, which, if you're not from here, it's the emergency room, and we had to get him an inhaler.
And antibiotics.
Yeah, because he had a bit of.
I don't even know what was it, like a chest infection, or there was some infection somewhere. The doctor.
He had hand, foot, and mouth before.
Yeah.
I think he was struggling to clear, the flame out of his lungs, and it was sort of causing him to struggle to breathe a little bit.
Yeah, but he's good now. He finished his antibiotics. He's still a bit like chesty, but I think he'd probably keep going with the inhaler for like another week.
Yeah, Crufts flyball in a few weeks, brilliant. Absolutely love flyball. I love that they use so many lurchers and things. Obviously, they use a lot of border collies, but the lurchers and things, I think, is just brilliant to watch those big spindly dogs fly over them hurdles.
Speaking of,
it's 4 p.m. in New York. Cheers from across the pond. Thank you. You're awesome content. Oh, thanks very much. It's really nice to hear when people are enjoying the content. It sounds funny because I've been on YouTube for a while, but I do always appreciate reading your guys' comments. Obviously, with how busy I am, I can't always get back to you. So that's why I decided to do the lives, because people can ask questions here and things. But yeah, I really do appreciate reading your guys' comments and stuff, because we really have such a good community on this channel, I feel like. So, and bye. This thing's so finicky tonight. I just adopted an 18-month-old BC. It's a handful Scottish black-faced Jacob cross sheep. Of Scottish black-faced Jacob's cross sheep. That's a mouthful. Oh, to train her to herd, just working on the basics, lie down, etc. Yeah, that's definitely the right way to start off. Just train the basics, the obedience, try and get that going first. And yeah, Scottish black-faced Jacob's cross sheep. That, I mean, it makes sense, but it's a mouthful.
Scottish black-faced Jacob cross sheep.
We really need to shorten that to AGCS or something. The Border Collie is coming from an excellent trainer. Only one of a litter of 7 that has had issues. That's interesting. The Collie's 3 years old now. Agility is in the plans. Will suggest flyball. Thanks. Yeah, that sounds more interesting now that the Collie's 3 years old. If it's not working now, then it's never going to make a good working dog. Previously, I thought we were talking about a puppy, but yeah, if it's 3 years and they can't slow it down, then there's some issue there. Flyball would probably be a good outlet because it's about going as fast as you can. It's about giving it 100%. So. Was Storm a good mum? Yes and no.
Yeah, she was an overly licky mum.
She was a really good mum for 6 weeks.
Was it 5?
Yeah, 6, 5.5, 6 weeks, and
she got sick.
Yeah, she got like a stomach. She got a stomach bug.
Yeah, it was like gastroenteritis.
Gastroenteritis, that's right.
And then she gave it to all of the puppies.
Yeah, and then she went off the puppies after that. So she was a brilliant mum for about 5.5 weeks, and then she was like, I'm not feeling this anymore. I'm out of here.
There was 9 of them though.
There was 9. She was like being absolutely drained.
Yeah.
And unlike Kate's puppies, each one would feed sporadically, it was like all Storm's puppies would wake up and want to feed all at the one time, and then they would all go to sleep at the one time, which seemed to make it so much more.
Like it would have been easier if a few of them woke up and fed, and then a few after that, but they were all on her all the time, all at once.
Yeah, I do think Copper will end up being taller than Storm as an adult.
Slightly smaller than Echo, but
I would say she'll grow taller than Storm, but
not as tall as Echo.
No, but I think she'll be a lot slighter than Storm. I think she'll always be quite a bit skinnier. Storm's got quite a muscly build, a chunkier sort of frame. Whereas I think Copper's going to be quite leggy. She's going to be quite sort of a stretchy, lean sort of dog.
Yeah. Storm's pretty.
Copper is our favourite. Our 4-year-old Westie gets overexcited, gets very excited when we watch. She doesn't listen to my lie downs either. The typical Westie.
Yeah.
Any sort of small terrier, they don't listen.
That's just small dogs in general. They have big dog personality syndrome. Is that the word I'm looking for? I think so.
Yeah, I mean, wolves have been extinct. Yeah, wolves have been extinct in Scotland for 400 years.
A long time.
And then bears have been extinct in Scotland for 1,000 years.
A long time.
We have lovely pups. Copper fits right in. Thank you very much. I think she fits in as well.
Yeah. It's always kind of nervous, like bringing another dog into like what we already have.
Can you give me some of that? Quality. I need some of that. I'll try posting some to you.
Yeah.
When I watch a train with Cocker, this is one of the things that I always think about. Yeah, I'm such a gentle soul, and it always sounds odd when I'm shouting. I would say my voice gets quite gruff when I'm trying to shout. Um,
It does.
And then, like, when I've been shouting at Copper in a train session, like, for the next 6 hours, my voice is like 3 times deeper than it normally should be.
That's my Bobby.
That's cool. And he's little, like.
Wait, do you want me to get it?
Oh, you can get it.
I'm gonna get it. This is my baby. Again.
It's a little canvas of him. Some photos that we got done when he was about a year old.
Yeah, there's birthday pictures.
Yeah. And he's like, it's like a little train driver outfit or whatever it is.
Okay.
Yeah, actually,
I love
it's like the chimney sweep outfit. The end of Mary Poppins on it.
I love that picture. I'm gonna keep it forever.
Thanks very much. Seem like the nicest guy on the internet. Maybe? I don't know.
At times.
At times. What's Copper's official colour? So Copper.
Actually saying that the last day.
Yeah, so Copper is
that.
technically a red, white, and tan tricolour. But we were sort of debating whether she is
brown or red.
Whether she's brown or red, because you do get chocolate border collies. But actually, if you look at her coat in the sunshine, you can actually see that it's red, but it's a darker red. But we were kind of talking about
straight.
that it looks straight on the cam. We were talking about maybe like she could almost pass as chocolate, especially when she's inside and there's dim light. But you see in the sun, you can see that shininess of the red, and the bottom of her paws are red, which means she's red. So she's a red, white, and tan tricolor. Yeah, so tricolors at one time would have been the standard border collie. If you go back like 60 years, most border collies would have been tricolor before the black and white became such a dominant gene. Do I think my dogs would protect sheep against wolves? They're a big position here in Germany. No. Border collies aren't livestock protection dogs. They're two totally different sets of instincts. Herding dogs, in the sense that I have, and livestock protection dogs, two different things. So your herding dog is a wolf in wolf's clothing, acting like a wolf to move those sheep. Your livestock protection dog is a wolf in sheep's clothing, which lives with the sheep, protects the sheep, and only acts like a wolf when a wolf comes around. So it's two totally different things altogether. Is Cole talking yet? Yes and no. He has a handful of words that he says. Yeah. They're not exactly right, but he likes saying things like, I mean, he can say bubble. He's said car a few times. He says to. Ball. He says ta, ball. Yeah, so there's a few words he can say.
He'll fully believe that he's having a conversation with you while he just babbles. He'll
look you dead in the eye and he'll talk to you and none of it makes sense. But you can see the facial expressions and everything. He thinks he's telling you some great things, and you just have to sit there and go, that's brilliant.
That's great. He says blue. Blue.
Yeah, so the shoreline border collies, obviously they've bred certain things. Obviously the coats in shoreline border collies are unbelievably different to give them that clean, big, fluffy look, which you just don't get with working border collies. They tend to be leaner for a start. The working border collies, these show border collies almost have this sort of barrel shape to them now. Whereas a true working border collie it should be quite a lean dog. And yeah, they tend to look a little bit shaggier.
From the mud.
Where can you buy a leather clippy collar? I'll just get Facebook is the answer to that. I don't know exactly where they ship to, but I'll just look this up. Because I'm just gonna have to go to the guy's Facebook and then go to his page from there. So you tell me if you see the clippy collars as I scroll through the guys.
Tell me to
basically, the guy who supplies them, I think he makes them. He's down in Wales. So I'm not going to give out his personal Facebook, but he does have a Facebook which is linked to the company that he runs, which make them.
There's a puppy.
I used to have a business card. He's got lots of dogs, so he does. She's a redhead.
Who's a redhead?
I think we're talking about Copper here. How close am I to getting my own farm? Well, we're not talking about that right now. It'd be nice to see more of the baby. Yeah, so we don't really put him on the main channel that much. Obviously, on our member zone, we feel more comfortable putting Cole on it and things like that because it's we know people that are going to be joining there. Try looking up clippy collars or NZ.
What type of collars? In New Zealand.
But I think the company's called, it's like Clippy Collar. There is a business. I do have a business card somewhere. But yeah, we feel like the people who join the member zone are less likely to have bad intentions, so we tend to keep Cole on there more often. But yeah, we'll talk about how close I am to get my own farm in the next couple of months. Okay, we'll meet when I know more.
No, I was trying to just clipper writers.
Yeah, I'm very. Yeah, if you get in contact with our business email, we might be able to do something like that as long as you can give us all the information. So if you're wanting to do something like that, go into I think it's on our link tree, you'll find our business email in that. So at the top of our TikTok page, you'll see our link tree link. Go into that and it's the Yahoo email in there. If you contact us through there, we can sort it out as long as you're willing to give us plenty of details on what you actually want to do.
Oh, Zoom call, okay.
I've never heard of Neil Oliver. Give me some info. I'll probably just look it up later now.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool that your favourite channels are both Scottish out there representing them, I guess. Yeah, Copper's eyes are a beautiful colour. They don't translate perfectly on camera.
Colour they are. One minute they're like green and the next minute they're brown.
They go from a darky grey brown, which often looks blue on the outer side, and the further in they get,
they go brown.
They almost go yellow, then olive.
There is a hint of green in there as well, though.
Her eyes are super intense, though.
See, when I look out the kitchen window and she's just sitting in the kennel, peering into my soul. I thought Storm's stare was intense.
Obviously, Copper hasn't been working away from me that much, but I wouldn't say it's made her any harder
I think it would make it
to
easier.
see at the moment. Maybe in the summer when it's brighter, it might. Um, I was actually out with her the other day. I was out with her and Echo, and I looked up the hill, and I thought I saw her miles away. Turned out it was just a big fox. I actually didn't show you the video of that. I took the video of the fox. You only see for a second in this.
Is that it? Fox.
I'll try and pause it.
Oh, look at it.
He's a big boy.
Yes. Is it
I would say that I'm not sure, but I would say that was at least as big as Echo.
Oh, it's definitely got something in its mouth.
Aye. It's some size of fox, to be fair.
Yeah.
My dog's calling makes uses the eye when meeting new dogs. Not all of them appreciate it. No, they don't. So Storm actually gets a lot of really bad reactions
Bye, friend.
to dogs. Just because of her energy, I think.
Yeah, she has very high intensity.
Somebody joined the Collie Club. Welcome to the Collie Club. You'll see. I actually just put a video up there about 2 hours ago.
Yeah.
So the videos on there, that some of them are a bit different. Some of them are family life. Some of them are just more thing. I've kind of fell off the videos there for the last little while, just since New Year. But yeah, generally they're smaller, sillier videos, but more personal.
Cole doesn't seem to be giving us a break either from either an illness or him not sleeping.
Yeah.
Uh,
Cole is such a cutie. He looks sweet. He is sweet when he wants to be. He's definitely going to be cheeky when he's older. He's got that cheeky sort of smile, and he's in that phase now where if you say don't do that, he gives you a cheeky sort of smile and then instantly goes to do it.
Right, where's that video? I was trying to give him a kiss.
Why did we name her Copper? So it was actually Stacey's turn to name her Copper, and partly because of her color, because she's copper, and also because of Fox in the hand, because the dog in it's called Copper.
And she is so vocal. She may as well be, what kind of dog was it? A bloodhound. A hound. We never knew that when I named her Copper, but she is as vocal as a hound dog. Wait, I want to show this
Thanks
video.
for asking people to hit the like button, by the way. It does actually help with the algorithm and things like that, so please do. Will I breed Copper? Possibly with Echo, as long as the eye thing disappears. The specialist said that the eye thing, if it's what we suspect it is, and that she'll grow out of it, it's not hereditary, and it's not genetic. So she would still be a good candidate for breeding with Echo, but obviously she'll have to be 2 years old before we even think about that. 2 years old and had at least 2 heats is what most people would recommend. When we'll start whistle training with Copper, will you make her own separate whistles from Storm and Echoes? Excuse me. I don't know if I will or I obviously will whistle train her. But I don't know if I'll make them the same or different. I probably will make them different.
You scared me there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just get into contact with our business email. The Sean the Sheepman business email is probably the best thing to do. We'll try and set something up. I'm obviously pretty busy a lot of the time, but yeah.
What's the thing?
Oh, so
archaeologist.
It's archaeologists, stores. That actually sounds like something I might be interested.
Yeah.
Maybe you wouldn't. I like history and things like that.
I do like history. It just depends what part of history.
Perhaps. Yeah. They do things that surprise me all the time. Probably Storm escaping from Haig's kennel when she was younger. One of the funniest, most surprising things ever. When she the old wooden kennel when she used to jump it.
Oh yeah.
Basically, one day I come home from work and I put Storm in the kennel while I was having my breakfast, And then I noticed she was running around out the front. And I thought, that's strange. I really thought I put her in the kennel. Put her in the kennel again. Walked into the kitchen. I actually watched her. The old dog kennel that we used to have, the wooden one, it just had mesh squares.
Oh, they were quite.
And they overlapped at the bottom so that they were smaller, but at the top, they were probably about that size.
Yeah,
I wouldn't say they were much bigger than that. And I actually watched Storm run up the kennel, jump, and go straight through this little mesh square, and then walk back out the front and go and sit on the bike again. That was really surprising because you would never have thought she would have got through that square in the first place. But to do it from a run and jump, it's crazy. She is like a cat.
Like a cat.
But yeah, they do things that surprise me all the time, good and bad.
Can't catch.
Copper took a pee on the back of the bike the other day. I've never had a dog do that before.
She doesn't have high standards.
No, she doesn't. She is a rough old girl.
Yeah.
Well, rough young girl. Yeah, Shetland sheepdogs are good for herding as well. Shetland sheepdogs were meant for Shetland sheep, which are smaller, and that's why Shetland sheepdogs are smaller. Everything on Shetland seems to be a bit smaller. It's the opposite of Texas.
Shetland sheepdogs. Shetland sheepdogs.
Oh, thank you very much. Flower?
Passion flower.
Hi from Aberdeenshire. Good that you have a few of our friends from Canada watching us. That's good. Oh yeah, somebody else. Thanks for the membership. Yeah, subbing memberships is like really kind. For you guys as well. I generally don't train my dogs to herding competitions. I do generally train them at work. I think if any dog I was going to go into competitions with any dogs, it would probably be Storm, unless I went to nursery trials, which is specifically for younger dogs. But what you'll actually find is older dogs do better in trial. Most of those trial dogs that you see in those competitions are between 6 and 10 years old. Because they've just got so much wealth and knowledge built up through their career and herding, that it does tend to be older dogs that do better, unless again, like we're talking about, nursery trials, which are specifically for younger dogs. No, I do have another co-worker who has dogs on this farm. You love fox and hounds. So does Stacey.
I do.
I'm a hunting dog.
From Chicago.
Is Kate going to retire soon? Yeah, when Copper's fully trained, probably, yeah. Kate's probably retiring early though, compared to what most dogs would. And yeah, she's starting to limp a bit younger. And it may have been partly to do with her younger life before we had her that has kind of caused that.
Yeah, I mean, she's not the biggest thing.
No. Her teeth are not the
just stinky breath.
Yeah.
Smell like fish.
Oh, thank you very much. You love our little down to earth family. Okay, you enjoy your dinner with friends. Have fun.
Why don't you ever take me to dinner?
We go for lunch all the time. We take cold places for lunch all the time. And he keeps messing up people's restaurants.
Yeah, to the point of where I ask for like a dustpan or something, and they always say no, it's fine. I'm like, no.
We literally took him to one place and we got him a carrot cake.
No, it was ginger.
It was gingerbread,
cake.
and he literally, like, we didn't even know what to say to the folk afterwards. Like, there was bits all over the place. It was.
Put his face on it at one point. He literally bit the plate. That's so funny that you mentioned that because it came up on my memory, like my memories on Snapchat.
Yeah, so all the dogs do play well with Copper. Was to say somebody took to her more than others.
Kate?
I would say Kate.
Yeah. Although Kate wasn't a fan at first.
I think she was just a lot of young energy coming in. But I would say Echo took to her fairly easily as well.
Echo likes puppies though.
Storm took a bit harder to get along with, but now I would say Storm actually probably gets on with Copper a bit better than the other two. Storm was grumpy to start with, but she really laid down her boundaries with Copper, and Copper respects her boundaries a lot more. And them two actually do seem to get on, or tend to, especially when we're out working, tend to get on a lot better. But I think that was because Storm put her foot down and taught Copper those boundaries early. Yeah, that's when having a really good relationship now.
That's what I like about Storm. German Shepherd on the other. Not sure what Collie did. I don't know. Maybe for the German Shepherd started barking and blowing kids.
Sometimes certain dogs just don't like other dogs, and there's no real reason for it. I find I'm going to go off and assume that your dog is a black and white border collie, and I find a lot of other dogs do not like black and white border collies, especially if they tend to be have more black markings than white. For some reason, it just seems to rub other dogs up the wrong way. And then German Shepherds, they are livestock guardian dogs. Border collies too tend to mimic wolves in their movements a lot, so there could be something there as well. So, what is Cole's the baby's favorite food? But Cole, cheese.
Raspberries.
Oh, raspberries. That's right.
Raspberries, yogurt.
Yeah, yogurt too.
Cheese. Just like a banana.
I would say raspberries the best though. I mean, I've seen him shoving.
Yeah, he does like
shoving handfuls of raspberries into his mouth.
He's a really great eater with food that he chooses that he wants to eat.
Hey guys. Anyway, we're going to be ending this live pretty shortly here, but before we do, I want to show you guys something. So we're talking about Stacey bringing out a book. We were talking about a bit early. So yeah, it's going to be launching on the 27th of March. Stacey basically wrote a children's book. We even did some rough illustration for it, and then it's tidied up by a proper illustrator. So this will be coming out on the 27th of March. It is called Where Are Sean's Sheep? You'll see it was written before we got Copper, but it does feature Kate, Storm, and Echo. So yeah, this is the front cover. Would this be the hard copy or the paperback?
I would say paper, hard. There is a.
I'll not show you inside because obviously you have to
give it away.
Buy it. But here's the
blurb.
Blurb, if you can see that.
I think it should be available on Kindle.
Yeah, it should be. It should be available in ebook anyway.
As far as I think.
So what we'll do is it's going to be launching soon. We'll let you guys know how you can order a copy if you want a copy.
It will be available on Amazon. That's one platform it'll be available on. It'll also be available on the website of the publishers to help make it. I did originally want it to be a pop-up book or a flip book, but after so much of it had been done. It turns out that the publishers couldn't do a pop-up book, so I just kind of had to muck around a little bit and try and figure out how I could still keep it the same way without it being pop-up.
Yeah, but basically, without it being a pop-up book now, it's just an 18-page
kids book. It's
kids book.
Yeah,
So
it's a simple kids book
with just a few lines in each thing, but it should be fun for kids to read along. And
yeah, there's plenty of pictures.
There's not a ton of farming books out there for kids, and it sort of follows the farming theme, and it also is tied to us and the dogs, so it's a pretty cool bit of merch as well. But
yeah, I might do one about Copper. We'll see how well this goes, but I'm gonna talk to the people that run the Facebook page and possibly set up some type of competition, so that a couple of people can win one. So with the books, I got sent maybe 20. I got sent about 20 of them. And I also got sent some posters and some bookmarkings. I don't know, bookmarks. So I reckon if I set up some competition on Facebook, we'll give a few away, maybe like a first, second, or third.
Might even do somebody's asking signed copies. We could do like signed
Yeah,
copies.
well, that's what I was gonna say. So they would all be signed copies. But obviously whoever gets first gets like a book, a poster, and a bookmark, and then second place will get like a book, maybe a poster, and third place will just get a book, but they'll all be signed. But like I said, I'll have to talk to the people that run the Facebook page for that. So hopefully we can get something done.
Yeah. So there we go. That's that.
But it should be on the website on the 17th of March, so you can pre-order it from the 17th.
Yeah, and then hopefully we'll be getting like the actual merch
set up soon.
Even though it looks like we're just going to have to launch in Europe for the time being, because just with what's happening in the world and things right now, we can't ship to America.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, just with the economic situation, with the tariffs and things, we can't send to America right now. We can't find what's the right word, a shipping company who can get items there that are worth less than £600 and it still be profitable. So yeah, that's the problem we have right now. Hopefully it'll resolve itself and we'll be able to launch in the US as well. We're gonna have to look into Canada and other North American countries. I think we should be good to go in most of them, but certainly in Europe, we should be able to launch pretty soon, we think.
Oh, so the other thing with the book, if we were to put the dog's paws on the inside, it would only have to be one dog. So you'd have to tell us your favorite dog, and obviously we'll get that dog to step in some ink. I don't know, but I'll get Sean to sign it. I might sign it too if you want that. Probably just want the Sean and the dogs, but I'm gonna sign it because this is my book.
So somebody said there the Supreme Court has just rejected new tariffs, so it might get better. So fingers crossed that's true. I really don't take much to do with American politics. It doesn't really affect me, but
I know nothing about politics.
Like you guys will have to keep me updated and things like that, basically. But we were really hoping that the reason we've held the merch back for so long was we were really hoping that we could launch in all countries at the same time. If things stay as they were, we will have to launch in other countries in Europe first, basically.
Yeah. I just take pictures and
Yeah,
all that kind
we
of
have to get the
stuff.
website sorted out now, and
You have to
yeah,
look back through my emails to figure stuff out as well.
yeah, and we have to obviously talk with the people that are producing them. They're so high quality, but we need to figure out the right pricing, because I mean the hoodies that we've went with, I mean you've seen me wearing mine at work. It is so thick. I
Yeah,
almost can't stress enough. It's quite heavy, but it is so thick and so durable that we've went for quality over sort of like quantity here, and so the some of the things might be more expensive, but what you're getting is really, really good. It should be really extremely hard wearing. There's no sort of like plastic ironed on prints or anything. Everything is
it's
hand
sewn in.
sewn.
Not
Uh,
hand sewn.
well, it's proper sewn in.
It's sewn in. It's not ironed on or anything like that.
Yeah, it won't like rub off or wash off in your washing
Yeah,
machine. And
that's
they're super good quality. And there's
you.
even a secret pocket in the hoodies.
You know something's durable if you can wear it to work for so long and it's not got holes in it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
that's true.
Like normally, a hoodie will last like 6 months with me before like all the sleeves are like,
Ripped,
yeah, like the little cuff bits are all like frayed and ripped, and there's
frazzled.
like holes in bits of it. So it really does work.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, we're but basically on that we're trying our best to make sure that we launch it in as many places as we can, and we will launch it in every country that we can. Um, we're just hoping that
Yeah. I
we
mean,
can get across to North America as well.
personally, I'd say that you do a lot. We do a lot considering the fact that you work a lot. I'm here with Cole all the time. We don't have any family near us. How's Cole sleeping? Top notch. So far.
Cole's sleeping really well right now, but
Yeah.
we don't want to jinx it.
No.
So
But we don't have any family near us. They're all over 100 miles away. Well over 100 miles actually. Um, so if Sean really wanted to like make a video or something like that, then we have to make the time for him to actually make that video. So with like other stuff going on, sometimes it is a little hard to get things kind of sorted out, but I think we're managing it quite well.
it's a TDS.
Jeez. Can't show up anywhere without people showing there. I have no idea.
Anybody know what TDS is?
TDS?
I keep accidentally clicking things in this chat.
I'd say we're doing quite well.
Anyway, guys, we're going to end the live here tonight. We hope you guys enjoyed. We've enjoyed talking to you, and yeah, we should have some pretty interesting videos coming out.
Do you have a website? Can't read pictures from across.
Yeah, we will have. We'll make sure we tell you about the
Tomato
website when
Dominance
it's
store.
up. Tomato Dominance Store.
That's what it
Nice.
means.
Opening a can of worms, lol. Okay.
I don't know anything. I'm too old for this.
Yeah.
I'm too old for it.
Anyway, we'll see you guys in the next live, hopefully, and yeah, we hope you enjoy the videos as they come out this month. We should have some exciting ones. Obviously, next month, as for lives, times can't be confirmed because Calvin will be starting next month, and I may have to run out in the middle of a live
So
if
you'll
there's
be
a
stuck with
Calvin
me.
happening. So yeah, we'll let you guys know what's happening, but we will try and go for a normal time for the lives. But yeah, I'll let you know if they're not going to happen at the same normal time that they do. Anyway, see you later, everyone, and that'll do. Ta-da!